Welcome, ladies, and you boys too. I'm Arrow here as always, and here is our vanilla single player world. Uh, gosh, you know what we really should do? We should come up with a name for this particular little village in our vanilla single player world. That would be a good thing. Can we get vanilla single player world into the closed captioning just one more time, just for fun, because nobody's looking at it anyway. Oh my gosh, no, 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 no. Oh my gosh, everybody's ganging up on me. Where's my bed? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You give me my bed. Not that that'll make the creepers go away, but you know what? Just give me my bed anyway. Let's start there. Okay, do I have my book with me? The lovely ever popular. Nope, but I know where it is because I put it in a special place last week. That's okay. Let's see. I put it right here. Give me this thing. Give me that thing. Okay. I need to do the wool farm. This is getting to be more and more of a priority for me because I keep thinking of things, hi Nami, that I want to use wool for. So, yeah. Okay. So, and then I also want to work maybe on this other head today. And I imagine that monastery brown building thing over there on the side is going to attract my attention once or twice. I'm sure it's got the ability to do that. How is Nami today? Our road is still as in need as so much stuff. So much stuff. I need. I am a box of needs. Okay, the reason I haven't started on this yet is because I have had I need to be able to see the picture of okay, that wasn't what I was trying to do. Well, it was. There we go. Give me this button. Yeah. No, give me the scroll. There we are. Trying to make it so I can see this part because that's I'm actually organized for it today. We could possibly work on that head. We could possibly no, that's exactly the opposite of what I was trying to get you to do. Thank you. No, go here. All right. You go live over here because that's a fine. Is everything okay? Hi, Bert Cactus. How are you doing today? Is everything okay? With the sound settings and stuff because I've been fiddling around with a lot of buttons in the last couple of days. Those of you who keep up with my YouTube will find there's a new series coming up. And so that usually results in the kinds of things that make things break. So, okay. Oh, hmm, hmm, herm. So I just had this idea. Tell me what you all think of it. You're gonna hate it. Okay, we've had our little thing there, portal up there on the hill, which is rather inaccessible. Once I finish decorating this head, I wonder if I can stick that portal in this head. Yeah, there's I could stick the portal in the head. Then we would just have to have some kind of um what do you call it? What do you call it? We would have to have some kind of it has a name. It has. Would you stop spitting? Okay. I'm looking at the colors that we have selected up here for our build and trying to look at the skin I've got pulled up in the screen and see how that could work out well for us, whether it works or not. And the little icon I've got over there that I'm looking at keeps turning around. All right. So I have YouTube. Yes, I have YouTube. Oh, what do you mean? It's the same. My YouTube is the same. Always Arivero. Yep. My YouTube is the same as my the what you're looking at right now. Always Zero, of course, at YouTube. Or whatever it is. I need to make a little thing that's just so I can just go. There's a link right there. There's links down below in the mobile. On the mobile, it's on your profile. I think somebody told me it was on the profile on the mobile, but I don't know if that works or not because I don't have a mobile myself. Hi. Um, can I let's start doing something. Okay, let's actually start to do something um because I want to make progress today. I don't want to run around in circles. So, um, this this let's go clear out my inventory because my brain is like spasming and uh-oh. What did you do? Oh, you tried to post the link. Yeah, you can't do that. I bet that's what you did. I haven't actually looked yet. You can't do that. You're not. Wrong button. Wrong button. I don't know where the button is. There it is. Oh no, it's on the wrong button. Something's wrong here. Oh, it's this button. I need to have this scrolled down. I don't know. Oh, really? You don't have a scroll bar at the bottom. There it is. There it is. One more. One more. There it is. Oh, this might be the solution to all my problems. And I did it for a whole different reason. Yeah. What happened now? 300 seconds. Okay. Uh, uh, yeah. Well, it's not that's not the end. That's not the end all be all solution to the problems. Get on the right button era so that you like see what you're supposed to see. Hi, Marco. He's not banned. He's timed out. Okay. I suspect that he was trying to be helpful and put the link up for my YouTube channel since that's what we were just talking about and that didn't go well for him. But it's okay. It's okay. 300 seconds is only like 6 minutes, so it's fine. I'm just throwing things into my in here because because that makes perfect sense, doesn't it? Hi, Zero. Well, look at Zero and Jeff are up. You guys are supposed to be asleep. Hi, what are you guys doing? Backwards dab. Okay. Dab is a palindrome. You guys do realize that. You guys are smart enough to know that. I'm just telling you in case you hadn't noticed that. Link.com. What is this face? Wait, what's that? Jeff's got an icon. A revolte. That's a cute one. That's a cute little emoji thing person. What am I doing? You guys are letting me run around. Oh, I know what I was doing. I was like, I need leaves. I'm gonna do, see, it's all your fault, Zero. It's like every 5.5 seconds now, I keep thinking of something else that I'm gonna do, or want to do that's not really pixel art, because it's not two-dimensional, but like, didn't I? Oh, okay. This is just not a good place for a tree to be because every time I want leaves, I come over here to this section and go, "Oh, look, that tree has a whole bunch of bushy leaves." And then I come over here a week later and I'm like, "Why is all the trees over here naked?" Sunday to Monday I'll be here. What now? 3-day weekend. Woohoo! I don't know, Zero knows more than me. Zero knows. I did say that, but you didn't have to repeat it. Zero knows zero. What is it you two think you know? Okay, I feel like something's happening in the background here. I feel like they're okay. So, oh, where's my thing? I need my little tiny version of myself. Okay. I am going to go up here and attempt to make the backward corner. out of what out of the materials that I have up here, just so that we can have a place to start on this thing. Yeah, that's my plan, man. That's my plan. Okay, it's not coming out. Actually, you know what? This is going to be harder than I was thinking, because my plan is not to make it 16 deep, because I mean that was not my plan. Okay, so this is going to be. Okay, where do we want to be? I want to be. What? I don't have my start place marked. I thought I had it all marked out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it's not marked out at all. Oh, I think I was thinking I was going to reduce the scale of it to make it match this. Oh, no wonder I've been avoiding this. It involves math. Okay, yeah, because this is. No, I did not do that to myself. I know for a fact that I had this plotted out to be like easy to do. Okay, where did I, Nami, do you remember? It snowed today. You didn't post a link? You got banned for you didn't get banned, you got timed out. You might have put a period in there in the wrong place then that made it think you put a link. Okay, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I can see what you did in what I have visible, because it's like, because it purged all your messages. It makes it so even I can't see what you did. I believe. Yep. It purged everything you said. So I don't even know what you said. It's just a bad day. It's just a bad thing. I don't know why it's being silly. All right. Can we just go on? D bot dot UVA get event. That is it. Okay. All right. Is it day already? Oh my gosh! I started this stream at night, like when it turned night, and it's already night again, and I have not done anything except throw some leaves around. Give me this picture back. I need this picture back so I can function. Okay. I've never done pixel art before, so my brain is exploding. No, no, don't panic or anything. My brain's just exploding. Okay, I need it to be the darker middle tone. That's helpful, right? Like that makes perfect sense to everybody, right? Okay. No, give me my cursor back. Give me my cursor back. Get out of the chat window era. That'll help you a lot. That'll help you a lot. Okay, I got nothing to stand that one on. This brilliant idea, when I had it, I thought it was going to be the easiest thing in the world, but now it's not. Lag, you're not allowed either. I forgot about the villagers. I did think of them one time, like in between stuff, but heads explode, brains melt. Yeah, check. Just no. Is that the one with the sun in it? Because I couldn't tell there was a school in that. I saw that picture and I saw that you said thoughts, but I didn't know what the picture was, and I didn't know what kind of thoughts you were asking for. So my thought was it was a shiny bright picture. So that might possibly mean it's too shiny bright. Okay, so this is going to be the far corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 6 colors. I need 6 colors though. I do need 6 colors. And I also really, this is inconvenient. I hear you over there. I heard you, but I'm going to just come over here and pretend you don't exist. Yep. Come on. Come on. Daytime. Help me out here, okay? Yeah. Now you don't exist. You're in the water. I'm sure that at one point I figured out that I could look. I looked at this and said, yes, this is the exact number of Ah, there we go. I can see it now. I think I can see it now. Anyway, I'm so glad I went and got leaves. I need something that is not leaves that's going to stand out like a sore thumb on that um, wall as a marker, so that I can like identify where I'm trying to be from one end to the other. I know the perfect thing. I know the perfect thing. These things. Give me that. We are not using redstone blocks for anything, so therefore, okay, there's no reason for you to be lagging. It's really not that complicated. Really, I think that you can handle everything that you've got going on. I don't need this one open, though. Yeah. GG. uh, you actually thought ahead of time? I built a scale. No, I didn't. That was the point. I'm not going to look on this. I just wanted to know what people thought of the picture and the way I edited it. Lightness scale to dark colored blocks of purple. Well, I did, yes, sort of, but the reason it is like that has less to do with like being intelligent and planning ahead and more to do with the fact that I already kind of knew my head did that. So it wasn't really an intentional like scale of lightness to dark blocks. It was just I was like my head goes like that sort of is what I was doing. Okay. So now I have to go back up here and pull down the leaves that are not like I guess I have to pull down all of the leaves because they've been up there so long I have no idea what they mean anymore. I thought that this was going to be something I could easily knock out. Um, probably don't want it to be any bigger than it is. Okay, let's get rid of you guys first for a starting point, just because. I did have. I, can I have my? Thank you. Give me that back. All right. Go there, go there. And I probably did have. Oh, hello. Your pants are about to break, and Era just called herself stupid, kind of. I mean, have you been around much, Marco? Because I'm constantly calling myself stupid. The fact of the matter is that I am constantly doing things that are not as well thought out as I would like them to be. Because the whole streaming thing contains this implied professionalism. Yeah, no, it's not working out for me. The whole implied professionalism thing. Okay, I'm gonna have to do math. I'm not taking down this block of blocks because I have to do math. That's why. You come over here. Give me a place. There we go. My computer should not be having the fit right now that it is having. It really shouldn't. Okay. Stop that. Okay. Hi. Oh, there's the lips. Okay. So let me get my picture moved up here so I can look at my lips. Turn around here and look at me, please. Thank you. No, my lips are 2 blocks. Right. So, oh, there's my brain. I think I figured out where my brain is wrong. One, two, come here. Come here back the way you were. One, two, okay, it is only 8. Okay. My brain. I was trying to make, okay, I figured out why my brain is tripping over. Oh my gosh. Stop tripping over, brain. My pants are wrecked, but your hair goes darker than light. Yeah, no, my hair goes back and forth. But that was why I was doing that. I wasn't doing it like because I was smart enough I wasn't doing anything like artistically smart to try to figure out stuff. I'm saying I was trying to fake my hair from my memory and it wasn't working. That's why I'm saying wanted to have visual reference. That's why it's not been getting done. I've got pants that are about to break. Look, I got a whole 40 hits left on that. What do you want me to do? Oh, you know what? What do you want me to do about it, Marco? I was going to say, go find a mining villager. I know where there's mining villager. That would require actually looking at stuff. Okay. But first, okay. But first, okay, if this is an 8 by 8 block, do I want it to stick all the way out? That's the question that needs to be answered next. Okay. My head is only 8 by 8. Oh, oh, you were trying to say I wasn't doing so. Okay, well, I don't said that kind of. You were right. I did say that. No fair using my own words against me. And I didn't. I'm not the one who said I was stupid. He did. Wait. I just never said I was trying. I said this is involved math. Yeah. I don't know what I said. Okay. I know this is the framework I want to put the face on. I'm just not really sure. Let's see. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, right? And then if I put the face, that's okay. So we only need the front half of the face. So this is the part that's important. We only need the front half of the face. So out of those blocks that we had a minute ago, the one that needs to be the, see, okay, the darkest one. Okay, I'm going to put this here so I can have a look. The darkest, you guys can't see what I'm seeing. So, okay, look at my front left, like on what we can see forward, right? This part right here. The corner of my forehead right there is the darkest block. So that's this block. Okay. Then the next corner is there's it's these two right there. So that's that one. And then the next one would be a very light color, but the one that is actually the stripe, the middle stripe on the top of my head, it needs to be this color here. But that's concrete powder, which needs to be supported, which is a problem because I'm going to have a hard time placing that in the right place. Okay, so here's what we need to do. This concrete powder block, this concrete powder block is my center, is my first marker right here. There's my concrete powder block. Okay, now then, since it's on my frame here, this is my there we go, and then like that, and this is going here. Not there, Leaf, you're in the wrong place. What? Who knows? Who would? Ha, ha. Hi, welcome back, Lummy. Not late to start. Okay, yeah. You guys, somebody's trying to confuse me over in the chat. Look, you're making me so confused. I'm not even putting this in the right place. Okay, go down there. Right. And then this one there, and then this is where our little structure ends, because that's where the little box here ends. Did I have this corner piece here before or not? Okay. So no, I keep trying to push the journey map button because that's going to open my inventory so I can look at my head. That's not how it works, Era. Okay, so these colors are actually a little tiny bit different from that one. Like this color is the same as the third block here. So, like the next one out is the same as the third block. So I'm thinking that needs to be this color. I've got this. Do I have another purple? I did have one down there, but it despawned. I think I need to go relocate. Not that color. I need to go relocate the color that I just let despawn. Okay. Which I don't know was some kind of terracotta. I probably have a couple pieces of it since there was only one up there on the side of the hill. I need to rebuild that. Okay. Alright. No, that's not right because I need a color that's darker. I do have a color that's darker than that one. But it's not, I need the blue terracotta. That's the one I need. Wait, this is blue concrete. No, I need blue terracotta, and I need and do I have red terracotta? Not red, but magenta. I might need magenta terracotta too. It's not going to be the same as my face, but it's just going to be as close as we can get in Minecraft. And it's not going to work very, very well because... Are you quite finished now? The stupid door. Okay, here. That's the color that I threw down. There's the magenta. That's the purple. Is the purple the color I have for her lips? Like, let's put these colors out here where we can reach them. Blue terracotta. Blue terracotta. Actually, maybe I need to use blue terracotta for this other corner because it's not... is it night again? Look, dude, I'm trying to do stuff. Can we just dispense with the night routine? The door was acting like doors in ZZ. Are they acting funny in 113? How strange. I even have that, usually only have that kind of trouble with doors when I'm standing on the pressure plate that's supposed to make it shut. Okay. So, let me go back up here. This one. And see, I've got this three-dimensional quality to my face that I'm also trying to emulate, so that's causing additional brain flipovers. Okay, so I'm hoping that that box is in the right place and that I can get away with taking this one out here. Let me have my shears down here where I can reach them, because I don't want to waste. Oh, you can't. This box has to stay. You stop being stubborn. Give me the thing back. Okay. Blue terracotta is actually no. What I'm looking at over there is not making any sense in my brain. Have you ever found a pink sheep in the wild? Well, how strange of you to choose that particular question to ask, Burnt Cactus. Check this out. You may have noticed off over here in the distance this barn over here, this little pink structure over here. Check this thing out. You will not believe it. We came over here. I spawned over here. See over there on that mountain somewhere? Like 200 blocks away. You know how you do in Minecraft. Come over here where my mine shaft is. That's 0, 0. Because I like to have my mine shaft at 0, 0. It makes your life easier, you know, when you get lost and stuff. Plus getting home is easier, right? So then we were like, okay, we put our mine shaft there. And we just kind of like went and explored the area. Or, I don't know. We were wandering around the area. Guess what we found? 1, 2, 3 pink sheep that we were able to bring home. I think there was a fourth one, but it could have been, you know, you get turned around in a new place and you don't know where you are, and I didn't actually see 4, I only saw 3, but still there was 3 just right around in here. There was one over there, there was one over there, and there was one over there on the mountain, sort of where we spawned. So there. Mhm. 3 pink sheep. There was a pink sheep incident. I find pink sheep all of the time in Minecraft. I'll go you even one better. If you just want to know about in general in Minecraft, if you know those splash phrases on your start screen on the Minecraft, you know, where it says Minecraft and it has those yellow flashing letters. I'm making hand gestures, that's why I'm not moving. I need one of these. I need one of these. Let me have one of these flowers. Give me this flower. Actually, I need more than one of those flowers. Give me those flowers. So anyway, one of those splash phrases is "yes, sir." You know, like a military dude would say "yes, sir" with a sharp salute. And so I went through this phrase in my life. Not phrase in my life. Phase in. I went through this phase in my life where I was starting worlds like constantly, making a new world, and I was using those splash phrases. Yeah, splash phrases for the seed for new worlds, right? Well, if you put yes sir in for the seed to a world, and at least whatever version it was that I was doing it, there is an entire biome full of pink sheep in whatever version it was that I was doing that in. Like an entire biome. It's like I'm not talking about like a one or two. I'm talking about there was like dozens and dozens of clusters of sheep, pink sheep. Excuse me, not there's clusters of sheep. You know, you'd have your white, two whites and a gray, and then you have an additional color. They were all pink. Like there would be the white ones, but then there would be a pink one in every single cluster. It was insane, man. It was insane. I'm telling you. Yeah, I find my brain is turning over like a cold diesel engine. That is exactly right. It is turning over like a cold diesel engine with the coughing included. So yeah, whatever version it was, and if it came down to it, if I could find out what version it is, I even have the coordinates of where I found the sheep marked down. I have a notebook that keeps useless data in it, and then some of the useless data is that. Okay, so here's the thing. This line has got to come up. Okay, so that means that line has got to have structure, but then I need to have something over here to be Okay, so right here, this is you guys don't know what I was thinking. So here's what I was thinking. It's not gonna be quite exactly the right block. No, no, stupid, no. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. Such a cool block, and I can't use it for anything. Tease and taunt. Okay, I hate you. I hate you. Okay. Na-na-na. Blue terracotta, purple terracotta. Light blue terracotta gets... Yeah, okay. Radical dude. What? Useless data. 101 pink sheep seed. Yes. Sir Chords 000 version. Yes, exactly. You are exactly right. Useless data. I am missing something. I am missing something that will fit perfectly into my little head over there, and I don't know what it is. Let's see if we can figure something out. I'm on down here because there's more stuff downstairs. Give me that. Give me that. Like more terracotta. I want to get some purple terracotta. Like I know the purple terracotta is. I think the purple terracotta is the one that has the swords on it. So that might work in a stretch for the color I'm trying to match right now in my head. What's the chords? I can go and check through the versions. Okay, I'm going to just divert my stream for 5 minutes right now, Marco, and go and dig into my drawer. Not only so I can pull out the book, because I had to update to a new book for useless notes. So we're talking about the old book. But then I also have to thumb through all of the pages and I say all of the pages because there's probably dozens of pages where I wrote down useless information about seeds that I didn't play for any longer than it took for me to find a village, and find the one where I know you hear. Do you all hear this paper rustling? Okay, to find the one where I marked down yes sir seed. This is the thing that he wants out of my stream, huh? All right. Okay, here we go. At one point, I actually did start marking down what versions it was in. Let's see, Marco. Let's see. Maybe I don't actually have. Okay, I have marked down for the pink sheep negative 332 and negative 87. I can't believe I found that fast. It's the only thing in my file drawer that I can lay my hands on in less than 30 seconds. Okay, you better have gotten it, because I'm not going to say it again, because now I have to go look through the pages again. I came down here for a reason. Terracotta. And I think actually I have some plain terracotta upstairs. That's not terracotta. That is terracotta. Is there colored terracottas over here somewhere? Do I not have? I swear I had a box full of terracottas. Don't ask me what I want from Minecraft. What I want from Minecraft is green and purple woods and green and purple stones. This is what I want from Minecraft. This is why. This is the sum total. Oh, that's green, but it's not a stone. It's also not relevant to what I'm trying to do right now. Give me the gosh darn. Okay, I gotta go find some actual terracotta. What are my chances of having? Yeah, garden shed is upstairs. Enchanting is upstairs. So look at Marco bragging how much attention he was paying. Very entertaining content here. Looking for pink sheep coordinates. I know, right? In a notebook. That's totally not even. Was less than 5. Set aside a whole 5 minutes. You set aside a whole 5 minutes for that. You little. That was a waste of your time to set aside 5 minutes for that. You know. It's just. Happen to remember how long ago it was. It was. Okay. I don't know for sure that I existed before 1.7. So it's probably safe to say that it maybe wasn't as far back as 1.7. But it was probably before I joined LVS, which probably puts it before 1.9. Maybe. because there was overlap between the time when I was doing those seeds and no, it was after I joined 1.9 because I remember telling people after I joined LVS because I remember telling people in the chat, oh my god, I found that. So it's kind of one of my favorite stories. It's one of those. I'm like the old person that just keeps rehashing the stories that get the most laughs. Until they're so stale, nobody laughs anymore. Okay, purple terracotta. Door shut. Okay, purple terracotta. There is some purple glazed Oh, shulker boxes. Shulker boxes are their own shade of purple. Terracotta. Purple terracotta. this is this. Oh, there's some light blue terracotta. See, I knew I had to have some laying around somewhere. You don't believe me. You will not believe just how happy that makes me that I have a little bit of light blue terracotta laying around. Oh my gosh! You know what else I would really, 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 really love to be able to do is to dye wool. And look, just imagine our if we could dye wool or dye stone with our dyes and get the color close to the leather, like in the same mechanism. You can dye leather. We could use it. What if we could use the same mechanism for dyeing leather? And oh my gosh, that's just too modded for Minecraft, right? Terracotta. I swear to worlds that I just saw a big stack of. There it is, right in front of my face. Can I have a little bit of this, please? Okay. Um. Coming certain. Oh, amethyst and ore infused zones coming to Minecraft soon, 2019. Don't even tease. I know you're lying. I will set aside a whole hour to go through every version until I find sheeps. Also, the shulker boxes have a cool pattern under them. Yeah, you can dye white wool. I know I'm not talking about dyeing the wool in general to the 16 colors, Marco. I'm talking about a broader spectrum of being able to dye things. That's what I'm talking about. Like to be able to have more than 16 colors, but to get shades in between. Ooh. Okay, I'm looking for dyes now. This is what we're looking for. Okay, there's a red tulip. That is only some. Um, let's see. I need blue. There's going to be some blue over here. All right, let's see. Oh, you know what thought I just had too is cyan terracotta is a strange color. And so like it's a gray color. It's really weird, but it might also it shouldn't it. Oh, that's light gray, not plain. Okay, so I have a whole bunch of light gray terracotta for some reason. Does anybody know why? Because light gray terracotta doesn't do me any good in this case. That's gray concrete. Okay, do I have any cyan dye? I mean, well, that's what I mean. I'm thinking cyan dye, but I was really trying to say, um, can't wait for you can like blue purple. Yeah, exactly. I don't know about orange green. Orange green. You want to be able to dye something red, yellow, and blue at the same time. That's like brown, just for the record. That's the concept. But if you put three different colors like that far apart on the color wheel, then you're gonna end up with brown. That's just all there is to it. Okay. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm looking for the green dye. Is there any rational reason to believe there would be green dye here? We can definitely have green dye, right? Because we've had green dye before. We've had cactuses before. Shh, shh, shh. But I don't know if I have. Scoots. You're still trapped. It's kind of nice that you're always here where I can see you, but at the same time, I don't like that you're trapped. Okay. Blue, brown with a hint of green. Yes, exactly. Brown with a touch of green. It's like, yeah, that's exactly right. If we could just get like a brown, like like what he's saying. Like brown wool is a very brown gooky color kind of, and oh, there's some plain terracotta, but it's only 4 blocks. Okay, so here we go. I'm dumping all of my inventory again, guys. I'm putting this into into cook somewhere. I'm dumping all of this stuff out of my inventory. So in the next 20 minutes, when I'm like, I don't know where I stuck all that stuff, you guys are responsible for reminding me that I threw it into that chest. Okay, it's your job. It's your one job. You've heard of those, right? The one jobs. Ooh, popped coarse fruit. Wait, what? But what would you call the colored wool? You would call it colored wool. No, I would. You know what I think? You know what I was thinking? I was thinking that with the invention of the loom block, that it's also possible for them to use that to create mixed dyed recipes. And so we could get a new form of wool, which would be, I don't know. Um, I don't know. There's a new form of wool, some kind of some kind of dense wool, or uh uh the yes, I know the loom is for banners. I'm saying extrapolate into the future, Marco. If they can add a box for making banners better, then they could also potentially make a new box for making a fancier multi-dyeable blue dye wool. They could actually make a new box. Think about it. Think about it. If you oh my gosh, where am I? I'm going to the desert. This is why I'm running around in circles. Is because I want to go to the desert, to the mesa, and get some more terracotta of the plain variety. Unless somebody saw some in the storage downstairs, and if you did see some in the storage downstairs, you got like 2.5 seconds to type in the chat that there was plain terracotta downstairs, and I don't have to run to the mesa for plain terracotta. Um, I'm not. I'm kind of iffy on the new lantern block, Marco. I mean, I like the idea that we're getting a new light source, but if you think about it, we already have a light source that's a black and gold block, and I don't want another light source that's a black and gold block. I mean, it's nice that it has a shape and everything. Oh my gosh, people, can you people? Oh, okay, thanks for the boost. 2 blocks. Well, if there was only 2 blocks, that's not going to quite meet my objective in the present moment. So I guess we have to go to the. We have to go. I need to do this hub up better. Um. Anyway, no, what I'm saying, Marco, is imagine if all of these blocks, not counting glazed terracotta, because glazed terracotta is already a headache and a half, but if we had the ability to multi-dye terracottas and wools and possibly even planks or just plain planks and regular stones, just think about all of the possibilities we would have color wise. Even if there was just like a way to combine, say for example, what's a good example? Black and purple to get a darker purple, or white and purple to get a purple that's not magenta or pink, because we don't have a medium tone purple, or the purple that, I mean, you've seen the purple. We do have some purples, which is good, but we could potentially, if it was done right, have access to different colors of purple, which would allow us to do different color palettes of the whole ever popular, what do they call it? More different palettes of the randomization that's so popular, right? Swirl raisin bread is so good. Why does it have to be the swirl raisin bread? See, I see you over there. Do you got anything in your hand to share with me? No, you're a loser. I think he just converted from a zombie, so he's that much of a loser. Why am I on a sand island when I'm looking for terracotta? I think I've mined this one down before, so I'm going to just go in here and get the terracotta color that I want right now, which is this one, so that I can dye it. I think that's the color I want, right? Wait. Fail. Yeah, just terracotta. Okay. What's hope they implement colored lanterns. See, that's what I'm saying. Is if they were going to add more lanterns, then it needs to be something like I'm okay with the fact that we have a decorative lantern block that is intentionally designed in such a way that we can hang it, and is intentionally designed in such a way that we can place it, and isn't, what they have done with the lantern block that was released yesterday or day before yesterday, whatever it is now, that is good. It is a good block, but my objection to it is that it is more into the blue gray scale than anything else. And first of all, people objected to that tiny little piece of purple on the end of blaze rods, right, or end rods, right, and made that go away. So I'm fairly confident that we will see people making those lanterns in their texture packs into something that is going to go back into the grayscale, the same as they did with the end rods. And that's going to annoy the tar out of me because, first of all, just as a general thing, texture packs annoy me, but especially the texture packs that fundamentally change the color of the blocks in the way that the grayed ends on the end rods did. That was just so unnecessary. Oh my god, I used that phrase. I hate that phrase. They could create colored light. Yeah, see? Well, I only just recently found out that you can multicolor the stream the what is it called? The beams on beacons. I only recently found out that that was a thing, that you can put more than one color of block and it blends and all that. I was like, wow, mind blown. So if you have that kind of functionality with more types of blocks, not necessarily, I mean, glass, obviously that's nice. You can lay, if you could get, now I don't know, has anybody played with that kind of an idea except with the beacon? The layering of the color, I mean, did I get a nice round number? I could have picked up that one block. Did you see that one block that I left that broke and went in the wrong place? I need that one block to have a nice round number. Nobody else saw that one block but me, I bet. Implement shades, etc. I know, that's why I said that would be too modded for Minecraft, but at the same time, I still want it. I want more color than what we are. We actually have quite a lot of color. It's just it can be really hard to figure out how to implement it. Like, what if you could get, like, okay, this is the thing. I think mycelium and dirt, we potentially could argue that they could make those blocks to where they already know how to be green on the sides that are exposed. The way they can get with, what is it, Optifine in certain texture packs, that it could be green on the side or purple, mycelium purple on the side. I could use mycelium purple on the side in an application like this head I'm trying to make right now. Brightless level. They have to create a custom algorithm to customize them to each die we have. I mean, I'm not saying to you that it wouldn't be hard. I'm acknowledging that there's going to be programming hours involved. And I'm saying that it's wishful thinking. Why are you getting on my case about this, Marco? I said it was a wish. I acknowledged that it was a wishful thinking. I did. I just think it would be cool. But see, I'm not one of those people that goes around complaining about how we have to have this and have to have that new block or everything. So I'm not one of these people. I'm not. I just occasionally have a hard time finding a block that's the color I want for the thing. Like, for example, if we could just place these stupid flowers on something other than endstone. Like, I get it. They could be a block. They are in creative. Why does it have to be a thing that I can't put it on a I guess I should eat. That's why the running thing is not working. I need to come in here and make food. And apparently I can't turn and eat at the same time. Okay. See you're not, this is like the brightness level and the algorithm thing. Those are the curtain. That's like the whole whatever you do, don't look behind the green curtain, because that you don't want to realize that the Wizard of Oz is not as wonderful as he is. I don't care. I have that now. That's good. I need now I have to find all the stuff I threw out of my inventory. There it is. There's blue. I'm going to make a little bit of cyan dye right now while I'm thinking of it. That's the whole reason I burnt that. Okay. I'm that person. Um, and purple dye. I had some purple dye. Is it in here? There it is. Purple dye. Okay. Do 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 do. Cyan terracotta because it's a weird color. I want to make at least a batch of. Oh yeah, that's really very very gray. So maybe I will save that for some other time. One. Right. I want to make the glazed terracotta, which means I have to cook this terracotta if I remember my recipes correctly. Look at that. I took that out. Okay. How did you get that dye? Burnt what? Burnt what? I didn't get any dye. There's no dye. It's just kelp. It's just kelp. It's this. See, I have a texture pack that makes my kelp look like that. That's all. It's not a dye. It's just a texture pack that makes my kelp look like that. Mhm. Hi, Chaz. How are you? How are you doing today? We are running around in big circles, running around in squares as usual. Okay. So those pieces that are already there actually need to be elevated some. Yeah, so I need to go because those are on the hair on the top of my head, which has a little bit of elevation. So I'm going to come in here and throw some leaves under them and put them back in the same place. That's my plan, man. That's my plan. All right, come here, leaves. Cooperate. Yeah, okay, there we go. And see, and I think I remember arguing with myself about that not being where I wanted to leave. Just imagine. Come here, you. Okay, there we go. Can you please stop? Can you please stop? Yeah, thank you. I mean, I'm not 100%. See, I got some dirt. I'm not supposed to break the dirt, and I lost one of my things. Where did it go? Of course, it went all the way down there. Okay, leaf, 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 and as far as that goes, that part is elevated, that part is elevated, that part is elevated, that one will be elevated, then that one for sure. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. It's actually at least it's a full 4 blocks of elevation from the corner, which is going to be here, there, and there, I guess, right? Okay. So if I have this block here, wait, no. Right. I think I can get away with this. Except now I need more than I needed before. Oh, did you see me jumping around like I didn't know what I was trying to do? That's exactly what I was doing. I didn't know what I was trying to do, and so I was jumping around like a crazy person. Oh, Chaz, what did you do? What was the evil laugh for? What evil laugh? I have 13 different laughs. You must have misinterpreted the one. Start a petition to untime out Chaz. Well, I don't know what Chaz did. I don't know what he did. And it's since he's timed out, I can't look. It won't tell me what he did because it timed him out. Oh. Scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. There's a lot of scrolling I gotta do here. I'm trying to see. No, wait. Who's not sliding to the side? I don't know. Chaz. I don't see Chaz. Oh, there he is. Makes sense, but yeah, I don't know what he did. I don't know why he's timed out. He just is. As I was saying, there's this. Oh, it's okay. I might have bumped something in the auto mod settings earlier because I was trying to figure out other mod settings. Okay. Where am I and what am I doing? I was getting the purple block that fell. That's what I was doing, right? Among other things, I'm going to need more purple than I have. More purple dye. Why are you not picking up? Why did I have to jump so high to get you to jump? I'm going to need more shears. I sign. You sign the petition to get him. Okay. Chaz has basically been a good kid, so he's not, he didn't get unbanned. He didn't get banned. I think he just got timed out. Hopefully he just got timed out. Maybe I should look a little more closely at whatever happened over there. Yeah, just timed out. He's okay. He's okay. He will be fine. What do I want? I want some tulips to make some red dye so I can make some more purple dye with the lapis that I have. Yeah. And now I think lapis, and I'm like, I don't do any mining. I'm gonna end up needing more lapis sooner or later. And then you know what? The next thing I think of was, purples. That's purple concrete powder. Okay, I need those two for what I've got. But I need to make some red dye out of these. Let's just make them all, because you know red dye is just as good as blue dye. We'll end up using purple dye. I'm sure of it. Okay. I just can't do spider. What? Now we know where Marco was doing math. Marco was doing math. Okay. Marco, he says he's going to whisper me. Okay. I don't know. You know how hard it is for me to even find the whispers? Okay, whatever. Wait, you know Chaz? I don't think I knew you knew Chaz. Okay. I need to sleep because I have no idea how many days it's been since I did that. And, that's a thing. Chair noises. Okay. Dee-dum, 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 dum, dee-dum. See, Marco, that's your fault. If you hadn't done what you did then Nami would have been able to fix it. Gangsta doggo, yep. Says. Oh, okay. Okay. It'll be okay. It's only 6 minutes. All right. Coming back up here to put down these 2 or 3 blocks of stuff right here. Just two or three. There's only these right here. I need one more. And then hi Creeper. Let's you and me have a conversation about life objectives. Mine is for you to not blow things up. Yep. Okay. I need another bit of purple sand, and then I'm afraid so. At least until I figure out how to close that loophole. Chip, 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 chip. All right. Yeah, I'm going to have to put some more actual time into things like figuring that out and the other commands and stuff that I want to have for my stream. But I just haven't decided that it's that high of a priority yet. It's not like I'm trying to make money or anything. So, yeah. I need more stuff. First of all, let me see if these are done. Because, not those, these. Ooh, that's such, I love this block. This is such a wonderful purple block. I love this block. Okay. Let's see. How does this stack up compared to what we already have in the build though? So, yeah. You know what? I'm going to set up that scale thing again because it was useful and made me happy. Except I don't have any of the colors in here. Okay. Okay, but I don't know where that is. Okay. Whoops. My window is too small for I could see it. I can't see it. So my window's too small. Just. So you have a band, do you? I don't think I knew that about you, Chaz. Give me my things back. I need my little head picture. Give me my head picture. All right, we're gonna do this again. Now, I need to find my purple blocks that I had a minute ago. Where did I put them, guys? You guys are supposed to be telling me. You guys are supposed to make sure I didn't get all that stuff out of my inventory. Give me that stuff back. I need all these purplish blocks again. We're gonna try the shulker boxes. I'm okay with there being a few shulker boxes in the build if they fit, if they make it work. Okay, we'll just have to see if they do. Because. Okay, so the stuff on the top of my hair is in the redder, the top of my head is in the redder end of the purples that I was playing with, and is in the redder end of the purples, and the stuff that is on the other, the lower part of my head is stuff that's in the bluer part of the purples. No, I don't want you there. I want you here, just because I don't want to have to. No. Stay there. Purple concrete powder is in the redders. That's why I'm putting it over there in case anybody's keeping track of these things. That one's a little more blue than red. Then there's this one, and then there's purple wool, which we already have up there. Is no, it's definitely redder. It's definitely more red. I just want to be able to see them so I can look at them and figure them out. You know, what would be easier to know than what I'm doing would be to lay this out on the floor and then put it up there. I bet that would be easy. Now, this is already my lips, so I can't use that because that's the lip color, I think. So, yeah. Yes, you are. Oh, yes, the unintentional scale. That's the one I was talking about. The underneath shulker boxes have a cool swirl texture. I believe I remember seeing that. Favorite band. You became a member of your favorite band? That's pretty cool. I mean, maybe you just don't have like very high expectations of your bands before you make them your favorites. Why is this band your favorite band? See, this is also very red, but that's okay because, as I say, the ones that are red, okay, that is a very close match for a lot of them, isn't it? So this is what we need to do. This one. And, okay, so then we're going to have, I need the blue terracotta. So this is like 1, 2, 3. I'm just working on the corner of my head. Like right here. Come here. Look down. Like this block right here and there. But there's, yeah, those two right there, or that part is what I'm thinking right now. And then it looks different on my skin because I have access to than it does here. Like it looks different on what I have pulled up on my screen, but I think it's because my model keeps spinning around. Stupid thing. Can you be standing over here, please, where I can see properly what I'm trying to see? I don't need the back of my head at all. How do I make you stay? Can I make you stay and stop spinning? Do you have a don't spin button? No, you don't have a don't spin button. Stop spinning. All right. Fine. Be that way. Go back, go back, go back, go back, go back where I can see you. All right. So I need the first, this is the first two, and then I need, and now I can't see what I need to see because I've moved things. Give me the thing. I hate web pages when they're shrunk down. Yeah. Windows needs to figure out for us to be able to say this is the part of the window I want to focus on by clicking on it, and then I need to be able to like stay there. Okay. I have this scratch on my phone screen, but it's so smooth and it's annoying. Okay. Cursor, come back. That color and then this other color. Where's this one? The light blue terracotta. Okay. So this color is going to be here. No. And then what? And then what? It could be purple stained glass. You could get away with it right here because you'd have these colors behind it. It would change it, I think. Nah, stop spinning around. Okay, that's the small corner I'm looking at. Okay. And then it'll lighten. I think I got this now. I think I got this. I think I got this. I don't have this at all. I don't have it at all. This is going badly. This is going badly. I have no viewers, no viewers, no viewers. They're all gone. They ran away. They can't take the tedium and boredom of watching me try to figure out something as dumb as this. Okay. I can't blame you. I really, I can't blame you. Okay. So I want it to be here. Yep, darker on the corner than lighter. So that one and that one should, I think, be here. And if I've got this figured out in my head correctly, here. Da 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 da. And if I don't have it figured out in my head correctly, there's just no hope for the rest of the world. There. You know, some people can actually like fix their brains, but I can't. Phones, I meant to say. Yeah, okay. Purple is going to be. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to replace this color here with the glazed purple terracotta, the purple glazed terracotta, because at the distance that's going to play as a darker color. Then I'm going to have to get myself some purple wool. It's a good thing I have a purple sheep. Okay, so that should be there. That should be that color. And then the purple wool will go, was that terracotta or wool that I just removed? Oh yeah. This one. And is it night? Oh my gosh, it's so inconveniently always night. Why is it always night? Can you tell me why it's always night? You know what I need to do? I need to go get myself some mending books and stuff. But in order to get mending books, I'm going to have to hopefully have a farmer villager. All right, that is going to be about right, I think. Let's get some sleeping done so that we don't have intruders. Thinking intensified. I found a program that does this for you. But does it include blocks as recent as the glazed terracotta? That's the question. Like Zero is doing a pixel art, and he has a program that he was using. He told me what it was once I was asking and everything, but I was asking and everything. You won't believe I was asking. Okay, so buttons. So buttons. See, the problem is that there just aren't that many. This is what I was saying. There aren't that many purples at all in the game that are actually like purple, which in my mind is a relatively even mix of blue and red. Of course, that really doesn't provide me with the colors that I've used. Up to 113. Yeah, mending on shears. That was exactly what I was thinking. Burnt cactus. But see, there's not going to be enough of the blue toned, because I have like 8 different blue toned purples in my skin. It's just what we're trying to emulate here is my skin. So it's going to end up coming down to having to use things that are of a different color than is actually true. Okay, you go ahead and see if you can get that to produce, because you have enough access to my skin, Marco, to be able to to make that, so I don't think it'll work. Your program probably won't help any. I'm gonna go because we need to worry about pants too, and because I'm getting frustrated by that, and that can't be good for anybody, least of all me. I'm gonna go ahead and get I'm gonna dump out my inventory again. I'm gonna dump out my inventory again. That's a good thing to do because I don't need all these purple blocks for going to. I don't need all of these purple blocks if I'm gonna go do what's it called? The thing. Yep, I don't need them. They're just all of these things I don't need. What do I need to go try to get a in order to make trades? I'm gonna need tradables. So, hey, I've got shulker boxes now. I can grab a shulker box full of tradables, and hopefully we can find enough stuff laying around that we can trade with the villagers to get what we need. Like string might be one thing we could trade if we had the right villager. And let's see what else we might be able to trade. There's string again. And let's see, what else do we have laying around that we could potentially trade? Potatoes and carrots. I don't have very many of those because I still haven't got around to making a farm, which that was the reason that I probably had in the first place for wanting a potatoes and carrots farm, but I haven't done that. I haven't even been growing potatoes and carrots in a long time, so that's not going to help us at all really over the long run because we're not going to have very many potatoes and carrots for trading. I might have some wheat, but it's just a matter of finding where it has gotten itself tucked off to because we've used some of the wheat that we have generated for, there's a couple pumpkins. Again, I don't have pumpkins much either because I haven't had any crops growing. I'm doing this Minecraft thing badly and all in the wrong order is basically what it boils down to. The thing is thin mints, it needs a server to run. It needs a server to run? That doesn't make sense. What do you mean it needs a server to run? If it needs a server, then it's of no help to us because I don't have a server. Do you have a server? My Minecraft name is Aravero, Marco. You know this. Okay. It's Aravero. You know these things. Okay, we have some kelp. We don't have anything in there that I can trade. What else do we have? Oh, look at all of the potatoes that I have cooked that I could otherwise have used to trade. That's lovely. Well, some of them will trade iron, so that's a thing we could take. It would be sloppy, but what else am I doing with the iron? Plus, I'm about to make a villager breeder, so we might be able to afford to spend a little bit of iron. Yeah, this is. Oh, I have 3 emeralds. That's a good thing. Let's get that because I don't remember the one we have being very, very expensive. So, yeah. If I had that chicken breeder that I never did finish, the chicken thing that I never finished, that would also be a good thing. Okay. Yeah, this is a hopeless exercise. I know we have a villager. I know that I have a place. I have him. We have a portal to our mending villager, but does anybody even remember where that portal is? Ever created an automatic pickle farm? Well, the pickles are new, so no. Okay, it doesn't matter what kind of plugin it is, Marco. If it requires a server, it doesn't matter what kind of plugin it is. It's just one of those things. Get lucky and there's some in the hoppers that haven't burnt up yet, maybe? No. No. Okay, so we have absolutely nothing that's tradable except the wheat if we get some from over here. Like, where has my wheat gone? I should have hay bales laying around. Maybe I have them in the garden shed. Maybe I should look in the garden shed and see if we have any wheat over there. Because I know I've just gone over there and randomly harvested wheat for no good reason, with no purpose or intention. So I have to have wheat laying around somewhere. I hear you. I don't know where you are, but I hear you. Garden shed, garden shed. I must have wheat laying around somewhere. Wheat, 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 wheat. Ah, look at all that wheat. Look at all that wheat. There's even a couple potatoes there. And carrots. I'm going to have to go raid one of their markets. There's a few pumpkins. And I can get like a couple of... Oh, you know what? I went and did all that burning and I didn't need to do all that burning. Because I already had done some burning, it looks like. Okay, that and those and those and those. And those, I didn't look in the mob drops chest to see if I had any strings. I probably have a few strings more than this, but not a lot. You found a different one for vanilla. Yay! Marco's got it figured out now. He's got all the answers, man. All the answers. All of them. Every last one. Too much work. Arrow will figure it out, Kappa. I see how you are. I see how you are. See, you're all talk, Marco. You're all talk. Like you were talking last week about how you were going to help me with my commands and stuff. And did you send me a message? No. Oh, good. We have rotten flesh, too. And leather. I forgot we had leather. We can definitely spare that leather. I don't want the cobwebs. What are cobwebs going to do? What good are they? They're not any good, but string. The string is going to be a good thing. Yeah, okay. So we do have a few tradables. If we can find the right villagers to trade those tradables with, we could potentially get us a set of another mending book. Are who sure? Who? What? Are I sure about what? Are who sure? Are you sure? I don't know. I'm not sure. Are you sure? I mean, it's not much work, but I can't currently access my PC. See, you're all talk. You're all talk. Yep. Always being all bossy for no good reason. Okay, what am I thinking? Village. Now all I gotta do is figure out where this village is. Like, we've been there. I know we have a portal on the roof. I just don't remember where it is in the hub. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. Well, I know that. Do you think I don't know what time it is? It's actually after 3 o'clock in the morning, you know? So, yeah. Do you think I don't know what time it is? I'm not the one who was talking about that. You know, I did way more work than I should have, than I did before. I had a picture I could look at this time. Hi, turtle. I was about to get all excited, but then I remembered I put those in here. Okay. So, this tunnel goes somewhere. But I think this one was a general principles. I was going to dig that way tunnel. There's not actually anything down it. But I don't know for sure. I don't know where this tunnel goes. If it was the one that went to the end portal, it would be wider. So we'll have to see when we get down here if there's anything down here. This one might be one I just dug for the principles of digging. Like, I'm trying to build a hub here, people. It'll take us places we want to go, but maybe I should wait till I have a place that I want to go. 6:30 in the afternoon for burnt cactus. Is it, huh? Okay. Yep. All right. See how far down this tunnel I've gotten. Oh, I know where this one goes. I bet this is the one that goes to the... No, I think we've already gone too far for that. I was going to say this is the one... Oh, I know where this one goes. I know where that one goes. There's something down there, but it's not going to help us right now. So, yeah. Never mind. That tunnel... I know where that tunnel goes. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! You and Nami Aussie! Yay! What's wrong with you people? Why are you Aussies watching American, huh? Not that you can't. I'm just like, I think it's I think it's weird because I think everything is weird. No, not I see weird is the best word for describing what is really just not so much like weird makes it sound like I'm being judgy, and I'm not being judgy. I'm just like innately that curious. It's like, what is it that makes this situation tick? What is the thing that sets this situation differently from another thing? Um, in from a purely curiosity kind of classification system type of deal, not at all from. Okay, this tunnel that goes towards the mesa doesn't go anywhere except the mesa. So, or anywhere further, the mesa and the fortress. So, Marco. Marco. See, I have no doubt that he did that on purpose. What's normal for me? Like, no. Like, no, I don't even think it's like normal. Weird is normal for me, but it, like I say, because like I don't add up in the jungle. Okay, that's not helpful. And then this is the end portal, and the tunnel goes on. So where does the tunnel go on to? Here. This is it. This has got to be it, because I didn't know where it was, so this has got to be it. Oh no, it's not labeled. I hope this is the place, because I've been slacking off and I didn't put a label on it. And I'm also, I don't think, carrying a bed, so if it's night, we're in trouble. Oh, I am carrying a bed. Yay, me. Oh, I have one here, too. Even better. Okay. I should have brought some coal. There's coal villagers here. Oh, and I have some sugar cane, just a tiny bit. Maybe I could have made some progress with that as well. Here is the dude, though, I think. No, wait, why would the dude... What? Oh, there was just enough night for a couple of you guys to spawn. The guy I want is in a box, right? So you all can just stop with yourself. Like, stop. Seriously. Stop. Stop. Seriously? I feel like there's like 4 librarians here. Fire protection 4. Isn't there... Is there another one in here behind you? Another one. Protection. You guys are not even open. I wonder what would happen if I opened these guys up. Like, unlocked them. All I would need to do is get a little sugar cane for these guys. And, oh, this one's open. But you're not open all the way. Herm. I could bring books. Or I could probably steal books from your library and give you books. If there's librarians, there's a library. Oh, I already stole the books from this library. Hey, there's another white coat over here, which I apparently have pinned up for some reason. Here, what are you? Oh, you're just a cartographer. What a tease. I think maybe I just have them pinned up on general principles, not because I want them. Hey, you over there. Are you the one I want for the wheat? No. Are you the one I want for the wheat? You know what? I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. I am so stupid. Oh my gosh. At least, that was... See, this would be the golden opportunity if I had... Like, I already know what my first emote is. This, okay, our first emote is going to be well thought out. So, tell... Era, that if you write out a long message with lots of capital letters, you get timed out. Ah. That's possible, yes. There is a setting that does that. I'm so dumb. I am so dumb. I'm so dumb. You guys are gonna laugh when you remember what I just remembered. Who has already remembered what I just remembered? I bet. Have you remembered it yet? Some of you who have actually been here, like in last week, the one episode that we were here, can already figure out why I'm going back home. You have enough information if you just think about it, which I didn't think about it, so that would be a well thought out. That would be a well thought out. Nope, I've got the wheat. It's right here in the box. See? There's the wheat, along with all of the other tradables. There's 6 white coats. There might be. There's 7 counting the one we actually went over there to trade with. Yep. Yep. I can get some emeralds at home. That's what I just thought of. I was running around poking the brown coats to try to find one that I could trade that wheat with. I think I might be able to do that kind of trading at home. What do you think? I think it might be possible for me to sell all of the wheat that I have at home. Yep. We are officially now working on our villager breeder for the day. I still have to solve this armor problem, but I might be able to solve that with diamonds and enchanting better. I only have 8 levels? Why do I only have 8 levels? Did I die, or am I just used them all up? Cause so what? Wait, yeah, what? Lettuce. Marco, I have no idea what you're doing over there, but it looks funny. Is it just me, or is this tunnel too long? Oh yeah, this is definitely the wrong end of this tunnel. Okay, let's just time out this stream now for 5 minutes while I walk back to the wrong end of the tunnel, the right end of the tunnel. The ones I captured! Exactly! The ones I brought over from that village we raided the other day. Which, as far as that goes, I might even be able to go over to that village, which is a whole lot closer, and trade with somebody over there to get the resources that I need. I mean, it's just, can you call Colossal the emeralds that I need to get? And I have to come back here for the mending villager, but I can get my I can get my emeralds anywhere. Stupid. It's a meme I wouldn't understand. Well, I kind of, just as a general principle thing, don't understand memes, so I guess I have to give you that one. Why do I have this tunnel going this far if there's nothing at the end of this tunnel? I don't know. I must have just took a hair and been tunneling one day. Yep. There's 3 farmers over here. Oh, and I did capture one. You're right. There's 3 farmer villagers over there just waiting to trade with me. They just dying for it. Because tunnel business. That's a good answer. That's a good answer. Yep. I feel like I need to set up a new overlay that's animated for whenever I wander off into a nether tunnel that goes nowhere, and I can just cue that and have some kind of animation playing while we go down the nether tunnel to make it even more psychedelic and less boring. Well, so boringly psychedelic that you start to throw up because I'm going down the wrong tunnel. And let's hope that when I stopped to get that quartz a minute ago, I didn't turn around and start going the wrong way. Ay, 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 ay. It's a long tunnel. Yeah, and I knew it was going the wrong way and it was going too far for me to not see anything. There's something wrong with this, though. Like, I don't know. There's something wrong with this tunnel. I thought this portal was down a branch tunnel, and somehow or another... Okay, yeah, there we go. There's the problem right there. And look, here's a nice wide tunnel. Nice wide inviting tunnel right here. Create 144 images to create a 720 GIF of Era in the Nether. Yeah, I think that's not quite what I was thinking. Not me, have some kind of like sparkly swirly things. Forever tunnel. The forever tunnel is a little bit wider than it was. See, if I had actually done my nether tunnel work ever, made the hub, decorated one of these tunnels so that there would be a little bit of, a way to tell which way to go or something, yeah, we wouldn't have this problem as much. Did I really save anything by trying to go back over here to get these farmers? Probably not. Ear. Okay. Yeah. I have a new idea for another wool related build that's actually the result of mishearing something. I have no idea what the person actually said, but I misheard something and I was like, "Oh, it's a build!" Which just goes to show that that there can be inspiration from anywhere. 104. I didn't doubt the whole 144 image thing. Create a closet with one of the pathways behind it. I mean, okay, yeah, sort of. Okay. Come here, you. No, over here. Because he's over. Excuse me. You. What do you trade? He trades, of course, he trades farmer things. Why did I just ask a dumb question? Because it's arrow we're talking about here. Okay, so there's a little bit of hay that we can trade with this guy and his buddies and see how far we get. This guy will probably trade with us pretty continuously because that's what they do. And I don't have to play with anybody else if I don't want to. This guy's not going to give me his leaf back. I might as well play with him enough to get him all the way open though, right? If I can. No, actually, what I should do is no, that doesn't make sense in this case. No, I have mob griefing off, so they need to be traded with in order to be primed. But they should have already been primed. So what I really Okay, that tree with the sun behind it, like I just out of the corner of my eye 2 seconds ago thought that was a zombie. Like not like a zombie, a real zombie, because obviously it was still too light for there to be zombies, but like a big zombie statue. My eyes. I guess I need to have my eyes checked. Let's sleep this off because we don't need to expose these villagers. I need emeralds to buy a mending book. In that village that I went through the tunnel to get to, there's a mending villager, but I don't have enough emeralds for him. I don't remember exactly how many emeralds he takes. I might have that written down in my new book for useless things. So that would be useful information. I also know the location of a Feather Falling 3 villager, it says. Nope, I didn't write down how many emeralds he takes, of all the things. The song was called the Ketchup Song. Close the bee. Close the bee. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, give me... I don't need that. Give me this. Come here, you. Hi, brilliant plan. That's the one we cured. You know how I know? Because he had to have a name tag. Okay. There we are. And that's 14. I don't think it was an awful number. Otherwise, I wouldn't have bothered to build the thing. So, yep. More emeralds. So this will put these guys in a position that all I will have to do is give them doors. And then they will be the happiest little campers when it comes to breeding. Come on. Thank you. And Yep. I still have some hay, some wheat I can trade, so let's go find him again. Hee hee hee. Let's see. 8 pumpkins. That's a pretty good trade for pumpkins, I think. Off the top of my head, I think that's a good pumpkin trade. But I'm not growing pumpkins. I said this before, you're trading wrong. Yes, I'm okay with the fact that I'm trading wrong, Marco. You can say it as many times as you want. It'll be perfectly fine with me. I'm going to trade how I'm going to trade, and you can't change my behavior because you know what? Ray never changed my behavior. So there, 2 hullabaloo. All I'm trying to do in the present moment is get emeralds. I don't really care if I'm trading correctly or not. So there, 2. So there, 2. Have you noticed that you repeat yourself a lot, Marco? He's locked up. I wasn't expecting him to stay locked up. If he stayed locked up, the rest of them have probably stayed locked up. Nerp, 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 nerp. Come over here to this. Where'd I put it? There it is. Oh, that's a jack-o'-lantern, not a pumpkin. Aww. I don't have a rotten flesh dude, and I definitely don't have enough carrots or pumpkins to do anything with. So, 28 emeralds is what I've got, which is more than I had a minute ago. So there too, hullabaloo. Well, you misspelled it anyway. Okay, fine. You can have it whatever way you want to, Marco. If you need to be right about everything, then fine. But I'm going to tell you a magic secret trick that you may not already know. Sometimes you can be right or you can be happy. And you can't have it both ways. Why is this door open? Who knows what could get in there with that door being open? Okay. Wait, I'm going to need a book. I almost forgot we're going to need book. At least one. I better take a few just in case I want to take some more and trade with the one villager that wasn't open. I want to take some books and then we can trade with the other guy to get emeralds from his books. Well, and see what else we've got. I know where there's a feather falling for villager. I wonder if it's worth it to go and get the feather falling for villager. How far away is he? Not that far. Maybe that's what one of those tunnels was about. I'd have to make it too wide anyway, so. Or else have a really boring stream where we argued with a villager. Illuminati. I don't like that, dude. Dude. Okay, fine. You want it? I'll do it. You want it? Let's see here. Dun 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 dun. There we are. Okay. Woohoo! Alright, if it makes you happy, it makes you happy. Just this one time, Marco. I'll do something you wanted. Just this one time. Now you can't fuss at me again for another 6 weeks. Yeah. 6 weeks. And in order to prove that it's been 6 weeks, you have to show me a kitten. Okay. See you later. Cactus BC or B3. We can call him B3. He's got a B3 on the back of his name, and then we won't confuse him with Cactus. So now, guys, his name is B3, not Cactus. B3. He's got a B3 at the end. B3. B3. Kitten picture on Discord. See, just when I start to think that Marco is not quick enough to have picked up that obvious loophole, no, he picks up the obvious loophole. Silly boy. Okay. Can't win for losing. I can't win for losing. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to see if there's any potatoes that I can trade with my farmers. They're not doing any good over here. Come here. Pick all these things up and take them home with us in a minute. As far as that goes, let's just take the wheat as well. The potatoes. I don't know. I don't know what I saw. I thought I saw something. More carrots, more potatoes, more wheat. I feel like I'm running around squares. I see how you wired this up. Wait, so the bananas is actually triplets? What? Bananas? Triplets? What? Do I need to go and look at this picture to find out what you're talking about? Because I was kind of trying to save that till the end of the stream so I could go. Okay. Let me put these potatoes... I've got a crafting table sitting out in the middle of the street. Okay. Put these tradables... Oh my gosh, it's a horrible thing. And I didn't bring any more shulker boxes than this. I'm going to have to clear some space. Is there any leather workers or clerics around here? Hi! Oh, man! Really? But I need my emeralds. What about a cleric? I bet if there's a cleric, he's also locked up. Didn't I shove past a cleric before? Look at all of these villagers. Where is the golem? There is so many villagers. There should be a golem. Good grief. Is this my mending guy? And this guy is all pinned. Oh, he just happens to be standing inside right now. There are a lot of these villagers. I didn't bring paper. There was one guy that I could get open with some books. There. Uh-oh. I didn't mean to do that. It's okay. We have the books. We can spare them. Another fisherman. There are so many villagers here. There's another fisherman. Wait, I brought fisherman trader stuff. I brought a few things to trade with fishermen. A little bit, not a lot. Can I trade you just a little bit? Like enough to get a couple of emeralds? Just a little bit. Okay. Only just a little bit. It's starting to get dark. It's starting to get dark. Give me the bed. B1, B2, burnt cactus banana 3. What? Okay, I have no idea what is going on with I have absolutely no idea what is going on. This is a sad state of affairs. I don't have anybody to trade the rotten flesh with. I'm sure I have enough. Oh, I have a lot of emeralds now. I'm sure I have enough emeralds now. We need mending for our pants. That's what we're trying to do. Get mending. I'm just wearing this, but I don't know. Do I want mending for the rest for this helmet too? I think I have that helmet on account of because I needed a helmet and didn't feel like spending the diamonds for it. Excuse me. Pardon me. Why did I think there would be anything in the blacksmith? I mean, come on, Era. Clearly you've been around this village more than once. Good grief. There are so many villagers in this town. There's not even that many doors here. Why are they so happy? There's a lot of villagers in this town. This is the one that's important right here. There's a lot of white coats. There's at least 7. Yeah, we already established that, didn't we? Oh, here we are. Book. Hey, look at him hanging out over here by the door. You know, that's rude. We want to talk to you. Feather falling 3. I have a feather falling 4 villager. Let's see. It doesn't tell me how much his price is, but I bet it's cheaper than that. Okay. Bum 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 bum. He's locked. No, look how cheap he is, though. Okay, he's locked. Give me some glass. Can you unlock if I take glass? No? Yeah, I kind of thought that was wishful thinking. Give me something. What if feather falling 3? I mean, do I have feather falling? I have feather falling 4. Your feather falling 3 is sad. Can I give you some books? Ah, yeah, he liked that trade. Have you ever noticed they make this sound that goes, uh-huh, when they're like, ooh, I got excited by that one. I'll unlock for you now. What is in here? More books? He didn't unlock. He said he was going to unlock, but he didn't unlock. He did unlock. Efficiency 5? Did I know I had an efficiency 5 on that? Not that I like efficiency 5 or anything, but he didn't unlock the mending trade. All right, mister, you're trading wrong. How do I fix him? I probably have to get him some more sugar cane. Paper. I bet I have to get paper. All right. How do I fix him, Mr. Smarty Pants? Mr. Smarty Pants, you're trading wrong. What's the answer? What's the solution? Uh-huh. Mr. Smarty Pants who says, oh, it was just a brown coat. I thought it was a cleric. Actually, if I remember correctly, there is another village either west of here or east of here. And since I think I see ocean going this way, I'm going to guess it's that way. There might be more villagers over there. I don't need more emeralds or more things, but if I can clear out my space. Look, oh, he flakes out. Look, he isn't even here when I need him. Miss Marco. He's not even telling me how to fix my villager. I was thinking that if I go run around here somewhere, I will get lost, and I might be able to find like one of those desert lakey areas. Although they may not do those anymore, those desert lakey areas. You remember their deserts used to have all those lakes in them, and there used to be all that sugar cane right around, and then there would be paper that I could make from the sugar cane is what I was thinking. Aha! I found some. I found some. Maybe I can open him this way. Since Marco's not being helpful. Hello, Marco service here. Really? You're not being helpful. How do I unlock the villager that's locked? Our mending villager is locked up, Mr. You're the one who said I was trading wrong. How do I untrade wrong? I have absolutely no idea what the coordinates of that portal is, so somebody figure out how to get me back home. It's over there. It's over that way. It's over that way. There's some sugar cane over here. Hey, look, there's another jungle over here. I probably knew that because we explored over this way a little bit. The villager is locked. He didn't unlock when I traded glass with him, and he didn't unlock when I traded him a couple of books, even though he made the noise like he was going to. And then one trade at a time. One trade at a time for what? If I'm trying to breed him, yes, one trade at a time. I'm not trying to breed him right now. I'm trying to get emeralds, so that's not true. One trade at a time does not gain anything at all in this case. I just need him to unlock. Paper, paper, paper. Paper. All you do when you trade with him one trade at a time is you make him lock up faster. Yep. That's all it does. Remember to get a pic of a kitten somewhere on Saturday, December the... Oh, I forgot. Thank you, Nami. Nami unloopholed Marco's loophole. One trade at a time allows him to get a bigger chance to refresh unlocking. You have to do that with a different trade. Yeah, but if he's already locked up, then yes, that's all. Then yes, once he's already locked up, you have to trade something else with him. But it doesn't matter. It has to be one of his other items. It doesn't matter which one at all. And yes, you can. It only makes sense to test one trade at a time, which I did when I tried to trade with him, and the two things I already tried to trade with him to open him up. So I did not do anything different from what you told me to do, at least not yet, and not in this case. Fishermen, there are so many villagers in this village. So many villagers. Let's see, where's the sun? Where's the sun? That's okay. We got enough time for now. Hey, well, at least it was a nice round number. Okay. There you go. See, I told you. Why what? What are you whying? Oh, he doesn't even remember. That's hilarious. You broke him, Nami. Let's get 2 mending books. And then I can put... Hey, yeah, let's just do that. Let's put it right back in there. Okay, sure, why not? And then I'm out of here. Spent half this episode just trying to get... Okay, okay, but I still think there's another village over here, which, yes, I'm carrying a bed, so it's okay. I'm gonna go over here and see if there's any, clerics in this village. No, you're doing it wrong. Trade once the GUI and then trade again. But Marco, that doesn't change anything. If he's locked, he's locked. That's all that matters. So might as well get... Well, there for a second, I thought it was like a buried pyramid thing. Desert. I think it's a desert temple. But why did they need to... But the jungle temple, desert temple. I feel like there's another village this way. But it's not showing up. It wasn't that far. Pretty low considering the lowest is 10. Yeah, I know, that's pretty low. It's pretty decent. I didn't say it was expensive. It's a pretty decent price. I feel like there was another desert village about a half a day's walk away, and so the fact that I've gone this far and not found it makes me think I went the wrong direction. Okay. So I'll go until the sun sets, but I don't think it's going to make any difference, okay? Because then I'm going to sleep and turn around and come back into the facing the sun so I don't get disoriented. I know, Marco. I know. I've played. There will be in a village eventually, as long as I if I keep going. But I feel like I remember there being one. So if I'm not finding the one I remember, then that's the part that's relevant. Okay. Let's go back to the base and do something with our mending books. Like maybe get pants. If I put mending on these pants, I guess the pants will probably take care of themselves over time, and I won't have to worry about going um, to the Blaze farm or the Skelly farm for the purpose of getting levels. I can just go on with my life, and that will take care of itself. And then okay, I don't want to go back to the head because I just don't want to. So that means the next item that makes the most sense to work on is playing with the villagers and trying to set up like a villager breeder. We can't do an automatic one because I don't have mob grief on. Excuse me, I lied. I have mob grief off. I didn't lie. I have mob grief off, and so therefore I can't do an automatic one because they won't continue to breed unless I trade. So I'm going to have to figure out something that will... There's so many of you guys here. Something that will... Okay, you're just one trade short of opening up that last trade. Did I have 4 emeralds left? I might have had 4 emeralds left, and then I can get some books. And then this guy is not open at all. That's... What are you, a cartographer? You are a librarian. I want to know. See, this is why I don't need to visit villages, because I get all like, I need to open them all. Okay. And nobody wanted my iron. At least nobody that I actually talked to. Did I talk? Oh, hi. Did I talk to you? Iron. I brought iron for the purpose of trading. So, what do you have? Blast protection 2. Yeah, you're already open, so I don't guess I want to waste energy on you. Is there any more of the black coats around? There is. There's one in the pen somewhere. Look at you guys. Fire protection 4 for 23. I think that's decent. Some people don't like fire protection. Why is that? Some people are very, very, very anti-fire protection. This one's open all the way. Oh, unbreaking 2 chest plate. I don't need unbreak. I guess once I have a good chest plate, I don't need very many chest plates, do I? So I guess the whole thing with villager breeding. Oh, you know what? There's another reason to not do anything. Because 114 is going to change everything. Oh my gosh. Should we just... Oh... Well, I can set up the villagers that I have in places, because surely it's not going to completely eliminate all of the villagers it ever had. So what do you think? Should we work on the villagers that we have at the base, get them into someplace safe, start making an iron farm, do something? Well, I bet you the iron farms change. I bet you that iron farms change. Oh, I didn't even think of that until right now. Huh. So there too, hullabaloo. It is a weird quote. You're the one who wanted to quote it. Move. What quote did you... Oh, because yours was the most recent one. Okay. What do you... You're the one who wanted to quote it. Now he's unhappy that I quoted him his most recent quote. I have fire protection 2 on at least 2 of my armors in my god set so that I don't die. It says jungle. Jungle. Originally I was going to put that garden in the jungle, but then I decided I didn't want to put that garden in the jungle. So now I have a jungle portal for basically no reason. 32 is a weird quote. It's because there's not 32 quotes. Dingberry. There's not 32 quotes. Hi. No Cashy. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Don't think I've seen you around these parts before. Nakashi? No Kashai? No Kashi. I don't know. No Kashi. He says he's poor. He has no money. I don't know. No. Welcome to the stream where we hand out absolutely nothing of any value for absolutely no effort. So it's kind of an even trade. uh, boo boo boo. I have heard that I'm a banana. He's a banana. Well, yeah, apparently I didn't get it either. Or did you get the joke? I didn't get the joke. Did you get the memo about the joke? Because I didn't get the memo about the joke either. So, yeah. Mending book onto pants before pants break is objective. Current objective is to put the mending books onto the mending pants. Mending, yeah, that's exactly what I was trying to do. Get that, put it away. Put the books away. Alrighty. Bum. I really just want to go over here. This is okay. Let me find what I've got. I know I know what I need to do. I need to go downstairs to where the wood is. We're just gonna go grab some wood. Yep. Gonna completely distract myself with something that is meaningless, of course. B1, B2, burnt cactus is B3. He's got a B3 on the end of the name. Oh. Oh, so they're all bananas because they're B? The era is 69,420 years old. You're right. You're dead on. You're exactly correct. You wouldn't believe how many people guess my age all of the time, and I don't know why it's a big deal. What am I thinking? I came down here for wood and wood products. You guys are supposed to be keeping me on task. Some streamers have these helpful viewers, and I just one of these days, there's going to be a truly helpful viewer come in here, and I won't know what to do with myself because this person will be making things happen, and it'll be like it's their stream and not my stream. Not that it's my stream. Wait, how do you feel about this? Here's the thing. How do you all feel about this question? Like, I was thinking about this the other day when I was watching a streamer. Was watching a streamer, and they're like, it's not my stream, it's your stream. And I get what they're saying. Okay, I'm not like a cold-hearted snob person. Okay, well, I am, but I get what they're saying. They're like, I want this to be a community, a welcoming place. I want you all to feel like you're involved, and because that boosts my rankings in Twitch. And no, that was the cold-hearted part. I mean, you know what I mean. But like, there's actual reasons why they want to like. But anyway, how do you feel? Bananas. Have you not seen Bananas in Pajamas? I have a faint recollection of Bananas in Pajamas. It's not my stream, it's not we stream, it's our stream. Soviet Russian anthem. See? To a certain extent, this is exactly what I'm talking about, Marco. How is it that you're the only one who actually understands? No. I'm not calling them communists. That's not actually not what I'm trying to do at all. I was just like, um, I mean, I get what they're trying to do. It's like it's trying to be all friendly and I don't know, team oriented or something else that I wouldn't understand because I've never been there. Oh, we originally started talking about the mending book for the purpose. I went in there to get the. Yes. Okay. So what I'm trying to do in the present moment is enable these two to get at each other. For which I might actually have to. Oh, they call each other B1 and B2. I get it. All right, Bananas in Pajamas. See, now it's a thing I have to try to remember why I know Bananas in Pajamas. Now, I'm pretty sure that they can continue to breed when they are in mine carts. And I know that they will breed over diagonal lines. but I'm not sure if they can breed this way in boats. And I'm not sure I'm committed enough to the project to take them out of the boats. Not that it's hard to get them back into boats, just... Ah! Alright, let me out of here, because it's getting to be dark. And they can probably take care of this themselves, and I probably have things that I have to do anyway. Well, they can take care of that themselves when they get that far. Okay, once I get to the part where they don't have, that was what? Oh, he converted! Oh my gosh, that was a ghastly noise. You converted, but your own, well, he must have stood in the deep spot for a minute. Okay. Golly, this is why I was in a hurry to get out of there, because I knew that there was steps up there. Give me that guy right there. Okay, now they're safe again. Go sleep. Hi, Elfie. Oh no, Elfie got deleted? Why did Elfie get timed out? Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to go. I'm sorry, Elfie. Everybody's been getting timed out today. Marco's hypothesis is that it's got something to do with having too many capital letters in your greeting. Although, if that's the case, it could also be that I've got this setting tripped for too many emotes, and Elfie usually comes in with emotes. I'm sorry, Elfie. Thank you for showing your enthusiasm. Okay, this is unfortunately making me unhappy because it's driving home the point the one guy was trying to make last week, and I had kind of decided to ignore him. I'm a bad streamer. I'm gonna quit. This is the last stream, guys. I can't take it anymore. It's too much stress. If everybody's ignoring my YouTube videos, I can blame the SEO. But if they don't come in here and they get the, I can probably fix this. I might even be able to fix it on the fly. Yeah. No. See, that's the problem, is I can't find these things. I always end up having to Google it to go find, how to find the place in there that has the, button that I want to push. So, let's see. This one. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, let's just do this for now and that for now. And see if that fixes it. And I think that might save itself. So I don't have to worry about that. I am hoping that not everybody will get mad and run away. Okay, so those two are by themselves. Well, I'm going to lose those boats, but that's okay. What I want to do now is come up here, and I don't think that I can put doors on top of leaves, but I'm going to give it a try anyway. Nope. Okay. I can put doors here. There's 3 of them in there already, so that's going to be not enough doors to stimulate their breeding. Oh gosh, hello. I'm on the wrong page. Oh my gosh. Scroll. No. I need to fix it at least so that it doesn't delete everything. Where am I even supposed to be? I need to get it so that it doesn't make it so I can't see why. Bananas in pajamas are jumping down the stairs. Banana in jumping pajamas are going upstairs. Bananas in I feel like I've actually sat and watched that show, which I have no excuse for watching that show considering I'm what did you say? 40 Marco? See? Goodness. I want some doors. Actually, we should probably just move these villagers, huh? I want to move these villagers because I'm going to need another pair of shears for that. Because I don't want them there, for one thing. If we put a villager breeding system in, it's going to be over here on this corner. I think we decided last week. So I'm going to go see if I can find another pair of shears that I've already made. I probably have some that I've already made. Or I'm just going to grab all the leaves that I have and then I won't care. Well, I will care because that won't be enough leaves because I've gone through so many leaves. I am looking forward to scaffolding. And I'm going to say that again and again. I wonder if zombies and things are going to be able to walk through scaffolding or climb it. Like, I could potentially see how they wouldn't be able to climb it because they can't climb dirt blocks. Well, they can't climb dirt blocks, but they're not the same. And they can climb ladders, but they don't usually climb ladders after you. They only usually climb ladders when they are cornered and pushed into them. So, what am I looking for? Somebody, oh, shears. There's some shears, but they're not enough shears. And then, all right. So, well, I think I might have finally used up all of those shears I had laying around. Since I don't have any laying around anymore, it's a possibility. Bananas in pajamas are jumping on the bed, jumping down the stairs. Are you sure I haven't watched it in so long. Hi. You're not the... Oh, Alfie's back. Yay. Oh, no. Okay. Marco is enjoying the quotes today. See, if I can get it to where the quote ad thing will work, which I also have not put any effort into that. Nobody's tried it today either. So, well, I guess you did. You didn't. Did you try? Did you actually try, Marco, when you made quote 31, or did you just complain that you couldn't? There might possibly be a Phenomenomicon says he just typed the bananas in pajamas lyrics. Did Nami get timed out? Oh my gosh. It's probably because he like spammed it. Because it came up at the same time as somebody else's. Oh my gosh. No, that's so disappointing. I've only got 3 viewers and they keep... Wait, hello? Huh. Those of you who are out there and haven't said hello, thank you for coming by. I see you over there. Okay, I see you over there. I'm looking for... Does anybody know what I'm looking for? I came down here with a reason, probably. Shears. 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 I came down here probably looking for shears. Except, why would I have carried them all the way down here? I just don't know. All right. Capital letters are the problems, and they won't breed in there for several reasons. Yes, I just complained. They won't breed in there because there's not enough doors. Marco, I know how to breed villagers. I really do. I breed villagers all of the time. It's a thing I can handle. Try to say again or not. Okay. I didn't use caps. Did you? If you used emotes, it's possible that I also had an emote filter. I have played with a button, so you can try it again, but you might get timed out. And that would make me feel bad, but you usually lurk anyway, so I don't know. I don't want to tell you that you can't be here and share and participate and stuff. And have you? She's in a vanilla one. I don't remember you having stopped by vanilla before. Well, thank you double for that. What am I looking for? I was looking for shears just to make sure that I didn't have any shears, and I'm also looking for iron. And I had a whole bunch of iron earlier, but I must have it upstairs. Does anybody remember where the iron was before I grabbed it and stuffed it in that shulker box? Here's some. Here's some. Let me wait. No. That's the emergency fund. That's the emergency fund. That shulker box we cannot steal from. Okay. When you were talking about community, I must need to scroll up because I think Elfie said something I didn't hear. When I get off the ladder, I can do that. When? I was okay, what she was trying to say earlier when I was talking about community. It's a good thing you did context because then I'd have like I'd have flipped my brain over. Okay. Um iron. There's a little iron. Let me have can we not play seriously though, just give me some iron. Oh my gosh, I'm having so much trouble with my life today. Okay. 5? No, that's not right. But there we go. There we go. I better get some boats because I'm going to want to get them right back in boats immediately as soon as I open the building. Um, this was not well thought out. Do I have any wood? I probably have to go all the way back downstairs to get wood, don't I? So that I can make boats because I need boats now. That's brilliant. That's just brilliant. Okay. I don't think I like my storage system. I found wood. I found wood. I can make boats. Okay, just 2 will replace what I have and not leave me with an excess laying around somewhere. There we go. Marco is still timed out. Uh-oh, Elfie got timed out again. It makes me unhappy. Oh, this is, oh my gosh. Okay, I guess I didn't get like the save button pushed or the something. So let's see if I can find the save button to push it. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it'll have to like reset or something. I don't know. Go back to what I was just on. It looks like it should set. It should be changed. So I don't know what you guys are doing. I didn't. Make cars back. Is spamming emotes. I thought I turned off that setting. Okay. I don't know. But, so, what did you say, Marco? Spamming emotes takes you out for 30 seconds. So I don't even know which thing is throwing fits at you guys now because the one I tried to adjust didn't like the thing. Okay. So if you're saying it's that one, then maybe I need to adjust this one. But I haven't touched this one since I set up the beginning of the thing. So it can't be that. I see that's my problem. I don't know where the things are to fix them. Which is probably why other people have their things set the way they do so they don't have to have these aggravations. I just need help. I just need to quit. See, this is this is going to my Elfians getting banned for, but at least the caps isn't attacking you anymore. Well, maybe I don't know. I don't know. I'm probably not going to go back to the face today, B3, um, because it was frustrating me. What I was thinking a few minutes ago was I probably should start on the bottom because the face I can do. We got distracted because of the mending, and we haven't done that yet. We haven't actually finished putting the mending together. What we were gonna do, right? Like, see, this is the way. This is this is the way my streams go. I work on something in a really focused way for a minute, and then all of a sudden I need stuff, and then I just get completely distracted, and I never make it back. And now we have the additional distraction of my stream treating people like I don't want to say badly or overzealously or whatever because that's not necessarily an absolute truth. And that would mean I might have to admit somebody was right that I don't want to admit is right. I don't know. I mean, I get the point that that person was making. I just don't necessarily agree with it. Let's see. I don't know. Woohoo! Are you getting close to the end of your school year, Nami? That's awesome. What am I even looking for? I came in here for. I got boats. I have boats. So I need to put my two villagers back into boats, and then I came back in here because I was reminded that we got the mending books, and we haven't put the mending books onto the pants. Well, let's put the mending book onto the pants. Oh, I got a bunch of levels from trading villagers. That's a thing. That's a thing that happens. Um, that's a thing that happens. So originally, when we started out to go over there to the village to get the mending, we needed it for the pants. But I was also thinking of putting mending on a pair of shears so that I could always have. But see that, but they, yeah. Elfie is back. Do you know what tricked it this time? I'm so sorry. See, this is why I don't want to adjust things. But in order for like me to get better things, okay. I really want to hear. You had no caps in that sentence, and I don't believe the not any naughty words. No, because if it was naughty words, it would have showed up on my thing. I don't know why it's timing everybody out and purging. Maybe I need to get it to where it's not purging everything. It shouldn't be purging everything. That's the thing. I really wanted to hear what Elfie has to say about community because she probably knows something because I know where she came from. Um, Anyway, should I put mending on this hat or should I put it on shears? It's probably better to. I'm going to put it on this hat because it's better to have armor, and that armor is also in the state. And we can get more mending books, especially if we say, for example, listen to Marco about trading. Let me test something. Okay, the backslash is okay. Sentence was too long. Well, it shouldn't be because I love long sentences and I don't think I would have ever. I mean, I know I've fiddled with the thing, but I'd put it back, I thought. So if it's not, if it was because your sentence was too long, then it's because the thing is just being stubborn about. Like I must need to close that page and reopen it so that it resets things. So let me try that because that's a thing that I can do right now. I don't know if that's going to have a negative effect on anything on the stream. It shouldn't, except for possibly the overlay, but I shouldn't even have effect on that. All right. In shorter sentences. Okay. Mending on the hat. Let's accomplish at least one goal today. Mending on the hat. No, it's the other way around, Era. It's the other way around. We now have a... What? Oh, that is sneaky. That is so sneaky. Somebody told me that if you put all the enchants on the turtle hat, then it's really actually worth it. And I was like, okay, I'll believe you. I'll try putting enchants onto the turtle hat. No, they're lying to me. They're lying to me. You can't put mending on it. What good is it? Oh my word. Marco, what are you doing now? Oh, my has gotten timed out. Oh no. And B3 has gotten timed out. Oh no. People be okay. Regarding communities, I'm listening. I'm listening faithfully, Elfie. I'm listening with a great deal of attention and oh my gosh. Oh my, everybody's getting timed out today. It's like a rite of passage. Something's gotten juggled on my settings and I don't know exactly what has gotten juggled, so I can't tell you what you did wrong. No, oh, it's the emote. We should see. I tried to fix the emotes already, so there's something seriously wrong with my like to build their channel into a community. A lot of Twitch streamers like to build their channel into a community. Yep, that's what I was saying. Is a sense of a Twitch family. Yeah. A lot of I've heard streamers speak of the entirety of all of Twitch streaming as a community, and then they speak of individual channels as just like um, tribes, maybe, or just as smaller chunks of the same community. And that's a very nice image and everything. Just wasted a mending book because she put in the helmet the wrong way in the. I did not. I put it in both ways. So there too. You weren't watching. Go watch a clip. It was I didn't do it wrong. I did it wrong the first time and then I changed it and it still wouldn't do it. Unless of course it did that thing where it's not a waste of a mending book. I can have a diamond mending helmet. That's perfectly fine. Who are there for each other during cast and off cast? Community and Twitch family who are there. Oh, okay. On during broadcast and off broadcast. Okay. Okay. I know the main channel you watch. I'm part of. Yeah. The regulars feel like they are one of the community. Yeah, exactly. Your your streamer is very, very good at drawing people in and including them. Like, I love his game. Makes me so jealous that I don't have the programming skills to do something like that. But I love the fact that he has that game. I can put mending on my turtle helmet, so you did it wrong. Okay, well, Marco, guess what? You have another opportunity to tell me I've done something wrong today. Hi, Dojo Flame. How are you? The streamer is just the conduit. The streamer is just like the bar owner. Um, ugh, the big stretch. Um, the bar owner, the local pub owner, but he's still kind of the owner, which kind of gets towards the direction of the point I was trying to, which gets kind of towards the question I was asking. You know, is it your stream? Is it my stream? Is it our stream? I mean, the okay, that worked perfectly. I'm so glad that worked that well. And I just broke that with a fish. That's wonderful. And let's get this guy back into a boat. And there we go. Now that they're not going to breed, they're not going to be in a thing. Okay. So I don't want to move them before I have a place to put them. That's a thing that I want to do first. Mm-hmm. Does water drip through leaves when it rains? Possibly in certain texture packs or with Optifine. I don't know. Uh-oh. Well, Elfie got... Oh, I'm so... Well, for Pooh. For the sake of Pooh Bear. Oh my gosh. I'm going to have to like go delete the whole account and start it over again. And then we'll be back down to like 10 followers, if that. Is it Stream Elements that's doing it though? That's the thing. How can we? Is it, or is it showing something on your screen, Marco? That's like you're giving us this information. Is it because you're watching on a different? I disconnected Iron Herc. I disabled him as a bot. He's not even doing anything. I removed him from the moderator list. It's spamming words. Elfie wouldn't have used spamming words. It's it might be okay. Elfie's too well spoken to have done spamming words. Anyway. I need a place to put the villagers, and I need to go on with that. He's not. If he's behind it, it's like a disgruntled postal worker. Oh my, he's back. Oh my god. So okay, it's letting people use caps now, so that's good. Oh, that's so frustrating. That's so frustrating. Okay, Marco got himself deleted again. See, I tried to reset the thing with the spamming emotes in the class. It's like, no. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. I gotta try one more thing. Try one more thing. Spam this one. Let me put it down here. And then fix that. And that. And that. And that. It says it's all done. Okay. Now I'm gonna log out and I'm gonna log back in just in case it needs to do the thing, and then so annoyed, so annoyed. Oh, hello. Hello. I gotta get my thing. I'm looking at this monastery house that we've been working on. Oh my, has a new headset. Yes. Oh wait, if you found it at the pawn shop, it doesn't make it an old headset. I'm just not just semantics. Look at this monastery house thing, which we still haven't figured out how to do the supports on the bottom part. Like Marco was saying, I kind of like the idea of the supports. They're just not working with the build so far. Excuse me, but right now, looking at it, it looks almost like the profile of an old man's face, like a wrinkled old man. Because of the colors. New to me. Side of a tiki golem. That's exactly what I was thinking. A tiki golem. That's exactly what I was thinking. I know that what you have said is exactly what I was thinking, but in my brain, I am not pulling up anything that is filed away as an image of a tiki golem. I know that's exactly what I'm thinking though, but I can't think what tiki golem is. But you're right. I'm sure you're right because that like resonates. It speaks to my spirit. You know that it's correct because it speaks to your spirit. Yeah, but yeah, okay. Uh, nobody's gonna be the test subject. Oh no, don't do test subjects. No. No. I want to say that I appreciate you all being in good humor about being kicked out of my stream chat. If it wasn't for the fact, like Nami and Marco and Oh My almost make a habit of doing it, right? So I know you guys will come, but it's like in the context of the conversation that we had with uh the cookie guy last week, where he was mad that he got timed out or auto modded in whatever way it was, and whatever change it is that I have made was supposed to be in some kind of a response to that. It's like I understand the frustration of being auto modded in one way or the other because I have been auto modded before. Yay, Elfie's back! But at the same time, I don't have any other tools at my disposal for maintaining that the level of maintaining the not past the yellow snow thing any better than this. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to break each individual one of no, I'm going to build a structure here. I'm going to build a structure here that I'm going to stick villagers in. Just a little shed thing. That's all. It has to be sentence length. But none of your sentences were very long. I mean, okay, so you got very brave. You're a brave soul. Thank you. You're a brave soul, Elfie, for being so patient with that. I don't want it to be sentence length. I don't want sentence length to be a thing. Or at least I want it to certainly have enough space for people to. I certainly want it to be generous enough that sentence length is not going to be. Okay, that's not going to work because this is not going to work because. Okay, I'll put it over there because this place is not going to work because they'll be exposed from the bottom. So I was like, no, I was in the water over here, and I'm just trying to move them from one water to another. We have to move them over to this spot over here where there's not deep water. That's something I can do. But I have an idea to help you me fix it. I know use external bots, not Twitch. Right. And I think that the what is catching us right now is the Stream Elements bot that I'm using, because the Twitch bot isn't, like, I can't even find buttons to make Twitch bot be that sensitive. So uh I don't know. It's breaking my heart a little. Actually, kind of a lot. It's kind of breaking my heart a lot. Okay, here is a good spot right here. Because it's not too deep. It's not too far away. And yeah, so right here is where I'm going to build a new shelter for my boats. So that we don't have to, I mean, they're fine where they are, but I have a thing that I want to do. I don't know why I'm doing this. You can't use many of the same words, so increase your vocabulary if you don't want auto mod. It can't be that, Marco. It cannot be that. People use the all of the time. It can't be as extreme as that. Look at you using all the fonts and stuff to try to get around it. See, that was the thing. I was sitting there brooding over what Cookie said the other week about the fact that it creates. Now, I agree. Okay, it makes an unpleasant experience if you're auto-modded, which is what he was saying. It makes you have a negative experience of the streamer, and maybe you don't want to stay around because you had a negative experience of the streamer. I totally get that. I accept that at face value. But at the same time, okay, so if it's longer than a line in chat, then that's probably something hopefully it's something that I can find a setting for that limits, like has a character limit. But I haven't touched anything on Twitch since the last time you were here. So, like, I'm constantly looking at the Twitch settings trying to find a thing, but I never change anything there because I can't ever find anything that actually seems to make sense. I'm going to leave my villagers where they are until I figure out a place to put them. So, for those of you who plan on being back in 2 days' time when we're back in this world, go ahead and put something in the Discord for me as far as a villager breeder. I know how to breed villagers, so that's not it. But I'm saying, like, something to build that we can house these villagers in and also do breeding. But remember that it has to be something that is compatible with mob grief being off. So it can't be something that keeps the villagers where I can't reach them, because in order for them to breed, I'm going to have to trade with them. This is the trade-off that I have made for having my creepers not blow up and make big holes in my world. So, which I'm perfectly fine with it. I think it's perfectly, it might be a little tedious sometimes. This place for the villagers, put them into a villager hat. What? Okay, but look at how much words. I need you to protect yourself. There's nothing at all wrong with that. Okay, repeating the word doesn't trigger it. Thanks, Florence, is not what she said about me being suspecting feeling well today, so I will not be in school tomorrow. Let's see what that status of my application as soon as I left back panel. Not what she said. Well, it doesn't seem to be. Sometimes, like, when people try to explain things, the lines could end up being quite long. Yeah. After creating, and maybe it's based on regular status or not. That could be, because I was looking at, that was one of the things I was looking at, thinking, no, that doesn't make any sense. But maybe I don't have anything set up to establish people as regulars yet, so that's possibly the thing that's getting in the way, because these guys are here all the time. It's not emotes because you didn't get timed out. At least it's not emotes now. It may have been at the beginning of the stream. It may have been everything, because, like I said, I did jiggle a few things. Okay. So what is something that we can do that's not going to frustrate the tar out of me in the next... Oh my used no emotes. Yeah, oh my, Elfie wouldn't have used emotes. There's 5. Why are you people still here? Okay, this is the I have just realized a fundamental fatal flaw with the plan of hatching these turtles here. I hatched these turtles here and grew them up here because I was too lazy to build them a new pen, and all I had to do was put a fence around this pen to hatch them and let it be night and all of the things, right? But now I cannot reestablish this structure as what it really is intended to be without doing something to preserve the safety of these turtles, which will unfortunately have a negative aesthetic effect on what this is actually supposed to be. I guess I need some white glass. That'll be a thing. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, I'm such a fail. Okay, so I see that was what I was like. Sometimes Elfie uses. I don't know. It makes me unhappy. I can't do spider. I just can't do spider. Okay. It could very easily be the combination of the length of your sentences plus the not being irregular. But Marco shouldn't have been able. Neither Marco, Nami, or Omai should have been able to get themselves banned if it wasn't also tied into the regular status. Well, even if it was tied into the regular status, they shouldn't theoretically have been able to do the same things and get it banned. So it's got to be just that it's too strict at the strictest setting and something else needs to be nudged. Okay. Gives me something to do. Gives me one more item to have on my to-do list. These are the things that I know I have to figure out before I can get into the whole, what do you call it? Affiliate status stuff. For those of you who keep asking, other than the technical issue preventing it, there's another reason. It's not time yet because I don't know how all the buttons work. Yeah, that's my story and I'm sticking to it. So frustrated. Okay. The good news is my stream has been very, very interactive in the chat today. Hi, Abe Gad. How are you doing? Abegad. How are you doing? Abegad. What am I looking? Oh, I came over here to get glass. Glass, white glass. It'll have to be white glass because now I have to keep the villagers, excuse me, now I have to keep the turtles out of their home. There's no hope for it. We just have to keep the turtles out of their home. I didn't find any white glass, so now I'm shuffling all of the boxes looking for glass. I know I have a little bit. Actually, I might have some right here. Yay! I have glass right there. Woohoo! Hullabaloo! Scrambling to shove food in my face and get ready in time. Well, that's good. And don't worry, I don't mind being a guinea pig. I I appreciate the sentiment of guinea pigs so much because I love guinea pigs. And every time somebody says guinea pig, I have this impulse to make guinea pig noises, but I know it will not do well sound system wise over stream. So I want you to know that I'm just like sending out vibes of guinea pig noises into the world because you were so happy. Thank you for being a guinea pig and the rest of you too. I know, guinea pigs are most adorable. We should totally have our currency be guinea pigs. We should totally. Thank you for the follow, Abaged. And tell me if there's any way I can possibly make that better. I seriously think I'm going to have my currency be guinea pigs. That's that seems to be perfect. That's the only idea that I've ever had that sounded even halfway remotely good. Our currency is now guinea pigs. No, you're not going to correct me for the way I say your name, Abigail. Then I'm going to say it badly. And if I say it that way one more time, I'm going to say it that way probably for the rest of my life, no matter what you tell me. I don't think anybody's been timed out that recently. Okay, I'm making white glass. As soon as I find some bone meal, I'm going to make some white glass guinea pigs. That's actually hilarious. Elfie, thank you for solving a problem for me that I've had for a really long time. Oh, you have no idea how long I've been working on that. Oh my gosh. Okay, stained glass panes. That's not going to be enough. I will need more. Oh. Press the green X for easy crafting. Also, emotes still ban you. And hopefully I don't get permabanned trying to get this bot to ban me. No, guinea pig food nuggets is too much. You have plushies. I can have guinea pigs. It'll be perfect. If you see the problem with the word food pellets, oh my, is that it could too easily go wrong and end up being other kinds of pellets, especially if people are familiar with guinea pigs. Oh. Okay. All right. And then you can all be just welcomed into the hutch. That doesn't really go with our current follower alert thing, but maybe we can come up with something better later. Turtle pin. Turtle pin. I'll have to, maybe it's not the greatest solution after all. I'll think this through some more. Maybe I'm being too overly analytical. I should just make it like sand or something. Ah. I could do amethyst. Oh, that's right. I thank you for the reminder, Turtle. The objective is to have you on the outside of the fence. I almost forgot. Ouch. Just go. Baby turtles grew up. It's time for you to leave the nest. Look how aggressively are they going to try to get back in? This could be a problem. No, it doesn't have to be a problem because they can walk up one block. So sooner or later, their AI will tell them to go swimming, and all I have to do is put a way for them to get up over the fence, and then they can get back. Can't get back. Come here. It's already working. It's already working. Okay, I think there's just enough room to shove this guy out. Out you, out you, out you. And then, whoops, whoops, whoops. Okay. Now we need to restore our cactus to the rightful place in our economy, which is it needs to be right here because we have this permanent penance pole. Permanent penance pole. Okay. No? Yes, there we go. There's a solution for my turtle problem. Get those to breed, then move those eggs to a new area where you want them. Yeah, but these ones will still come back. And I only had turtles for the purpose of getting the turtle helmet. And I only did that because somebody said it was actually worth it if it was enchanted. So, because and yeah, we have a couple turtles here, and I don't need any more turtles. That's fine. They can be there. And I mean, the fence isn't that horrible. You miss the music of the early 2000s. You miss music that's older than you are? That's weird. You're supposed to miss the music that what's wrong with the music that's your age? Is that what I mean to say? I think that's what I mean to say. This is wrong right here. Why is this wrong? This is wrong. This one's wrong. And this one's wrong. And this is wrong here. That would be like that. It's because it's magic science is it's nope, that one was wrong. Wasn't wrong. Was not wrong. Okay. What? Okay, you just be that way. Ooh. Is this the other block I've been needing all along? Maybe not, because I was thinking of replacing this altogether in the end. How close to affiliate am I? I have been qualified for affiliate for a long time. The thing that's holding me up is related to the two-party. As far as actually not having filled out the application, I have to do something about the two-party authentication. There's a difficulty that's geography based with that. Or at least at the moment that I looked at it, I perceived it to be a geography based thing, but it could just be one of those things that I misinterpreted the information that I had, which I do all the time when I look at things the first time. So, but yeah, I'm not in a hurry to do that. Like I say, if people are getting banned from my chat for things that I don't want them to get banned from, I'm not that, you know. I believe I have occasionally expressed in this chat that I'm a Christian, and so the whole getting into the affiliate thing is pushes close to the bubble of God's provision, and it's like if it is a God's provision thing, then it's a wait on the proper timing thing. And I go back and forth from one day to the next about whether I think it's a provision, whether I should even get into it because yeah, because it's like it's a kind of a it's I have these mental problems where I overthink things and yeah, there's just a bunch of different factors that have been involved in me not going forward with that. Um our generation is going to be the one that needs to fix all the problems of the earth or else we will be out of fresh water by 2060. Well, you know what? This is a really strange random thought. But and I don't know, there's no scientific basis in it whatsoever, but how many million gallons of water are there currently in little plastic bottles? And I know it's because we have these ideas about pure water and everybody wants to have convenient pure water, and then of course there's good uses for water, but I believe that water is one of those finite resources where there's only so much of it in the world, and if you take large quantities of it out of the system, like if you take large quantities of water out of the system and put them in storage that is impermeable and that they can't and that can sit there for an indefinite period of time, then I think it's possible mathematically that there might be a I think it's a possibility, but like I said, there's no scientific basis for it whatsoever. It was just a crazy thought that went through my head one day. What if everything that we know about the whole ozone layer and water crises and greenhouse gases and all of that could be attributed to the fact that we're removing water from the water cycle on a daily basis and not returning it? Okay, fixed that. Alrighty. What if, what if? All right, let's see. Actually, is a little scientific basics on that. There's a reason why collecting rainwater is illegal in some places. Oh, I always just assumed that the argument, and like I said, assumed because I've never invested any time in studying the issue. I always assumed that the issue with the rainwater capture was related to the belief that people would The belief that people weren't who were capturing water weren't being careful enough about purification of the water and that that was causing health risks, or weren't being careful enough with things like managing mosquitoes and stuff. And again, the health risks, public health risk. So yeah, that one belongs. These can come out. Okay. Shears, shears. I don't like the Instamine of the shears. I wonder how. Has anybody played with the scaffold like Marco? Have you played, or even maybe Nami? I don't know. Mom. Have you all played with the scaffold? Like, is it faster if you're up here and only want to go down a couple of blocks and want to break a couple of scaffolding? Is it quick to break? Does it break too fast? I mean, too fast for me is not going to be the same as too fast for you, but you know what I mean? What the retirement age will be by the time I get at that point, right? Right? So, anyway, I was going to say something, but I don't think anybody cares. Uh, the retirement age, the 65 that it used to be, and of course it's not that anymore, because, and then you realize, understand that the reason that the tax age is the reason that the retirement age has changed is because people are getting older. No other reason. It's because people are getting older than they were when we initially developed the whole retirement program thing and the social security, and it's just got to do with the social security not being able to pay it. So ultimately, if you want to have the retirement age set at, oh, just for the record, it's a biblical age 65, then the simple solution is to put all of the politicians in place that will get the budget under control. And ultimately, what it's going to come down to is, and it's very simple. It's very, very simple. The way to get the government budget fixed is the same as getting your personal budget fixed. You have to cut out the things that you don't have to spend money on, and some of that's going to be just the government funding programs that I mean, the government, the taxes should be for the running of the government and not for programs that are like a lot of the programs that and I have no political information whatsoever, but like the things that some of the things that we're doing are social activism with social activism should not be part of the government. Social activism should be something that's social activism motivated, social activism driven, and come from social groups such as the church, where it once was. Not that it's always been perfectly handled by those groups, but uh, not have massive tax cuts while increasing the military budget. It doesn't matter. The problem isn't how much where they distribute the money. It's a matter of if you're only getting this much in, you only spend that much. And if you're already billions and billions of dollars in debt, then you have to say no to something eventually. No matter how badly your constituents want it, you have to say no eventually. And the fact of the matter is that we could have the word no be a thing in our daily life just as an average garden variety person. You can say no a lot more than you do. Anyway, I'm out of time. We really don't want me to start preaching on no because I probably say no way too much. I mean, look at how many times you all have gotten timed out today. So, but anyway, oh my gosh. My life is ruined. This is the only thing I enjoyed, and everybody was getting timed out today. Okay. As anyway, it is getting to be time. Say no to tax cuts. How about let's not just say no to tax cuts. Let's say, for example, let's just do a flat tax. If you have income coming in from any source that we can track, then you have to pay X percentage of that no matter how much money you make. No matter. And then it will either devolve into complete socialism where there is no money at all involved because nobody wants to pay taxes. In which case that would be basically the most ideal form of socialism would be everybody works in a way that is maximizes their personal talents and skills and satisfaction levels, and doesn't generate money and wealth for themselves because all of their needs are met, but that's extreme idealism. So, anyway, let me set up this raid so we can go see Oh My. Are you doing vanilla today, Oh My? My voice is dying and dying fast. uh. Socialism is not communism. I did not say communism. I said socialism. You're doing Animatica. Why should I bother rating? Why should I bother? No, communism. And actually, I'm not sure that I've got my legal terms correct anyway. But anyway, you all go jump on the raid and you can have your political conversation over on Oh My stream because my voice is not in it. And I won't feel obliged to stay awake for your enigmatic. No, I love you, Oh My, but I haven't slept very much this week. The sun is always naturally or artificially in the sky when it's day and outside scenes, so it's the biggest movie star, is what I think I said. But that's actually brilliant, Nami. It only took me 3 reads to figure it out. Thanks for stopping by, Elfie. You all have a good evening, morning, afternoon. Did the raid go yet? Do I have to push the button? Where's the button? Ah. All right, 8, 7, 6,